So, the reason why the screen is black is because, that is a man's world. A man's world is a place of total darkness. So, we're going to argue things the way that men argue them when they're hyper-religious men or men with borderline personality disorder tendencies. So, this is what their arguments look like. A man is chromosomally deficient. The Y chromosome means that the corresponding X does not have a proper pair to work with, so the genetic information is deficient. As a consequence, there's errors in coding, and so men are, as an XY chromosome individual, chromosomally deficient and born defective. As a consequence of that defectiveness, they have imbalances of a hormone called testosterone. Testosterone is a hormone associated with paranoia and aggression. As a consequence of male paranoia and aggression, they are prone to distortions, cognitive distortions, and lower IQs. They are typically associated with making lots of errors in behavioural judgments and in moral compass as a result. Men are, by virtue of vice of their genetic deficiency and their hormonal makeup, incapable of having effectively functioning moral compasses or the capacity for logical and rational reasoning skills. As a consequence of that, they are not fit for spiritual, political, or economic leadership, which requires effective rational reasoning skills, the ability to maintain a cool head in the face of difficult circumstances, and also the ability to not engage in unwanted aggression due to paranoia, and maintaining a peacemaking behaviour to prevent unnecessary wars and associated outcomes. As a consequence of that, it's become a bit strange to notice over the past few thousand years that there has been societies that have cropped up that have been exclusively male dominated, and what you might call the patriarchy or patricianarchy. They spread their particular cultural virus throughout the rest of the world as a consequence of, unsurprisingly, chromosomal deficient and testosterone fueled miscomprehensions of reality, leading to invasions, wars, and colonial empires. The consequence has been disastrous for the Western world, and of course the ecosystem more generally, and a few other things. It's unsurprising to note that some scientists have actually discovered that they believe that the Y chromosome is being unwritten from reality, as though the planet doesn't want it around at all. Perhaps calling the planet Mother Earth or Gaia too much contributed to that. We're not sure. Either way, it seems to be the case that if you were to argue things the way a man would argue it, using binaries and superiority and inferiority complexes, just like the patricianarchy does, then you'll probably find that this video has come to you in this particular format.